Alright, freshman.
Where my feet are.
She made for him sit here because of the bag.
Wow, that is very immature.
Dude. Quiet. I know you just came back from PE. Get over it.
Oh, not here. Sitting in the front row won't kill you.
Jeez, Emily.
What Kia?
My wife tried to tell me it's red.
I will finish it. No, I'm tired of her.
Oh, that's
man.
mean. That's mean.
That's it. Quit video it.
Yeah, because the video. Wait.
I want to watch it.
Something's going down.
I didn't know.
Alright, freshman.
I'm so hot yet, Gordon.
You are supposed to have work done.
I'm sorry.
Not having work done means
Bad stuff.
bad things for you.
I got it done.
I lost it. What if we had no idea what we? No, my computer won't turn on.
Is this live?
I got a text message from who? Yes.
You got an Edmodo message from me.
Do not send me Edmodo messages.
Why?
They don't work.
And I have to go looking for them.
Okay.
This thing, almost always right there. But I went hunting, and you can't hunt with it right there, right? So you put the stuff in your backpack, well, has a hunting vest, and then it disappears on you, and now you don't have it. So, I got another one ordered. It'll be that,
What? A phone?
the belt clip, so that I can feel it vibrate.
Did you get any birds?
None.
What?
What happened to your other?
How long did you hunt?
5 miles.
Do you guys release or just?
Mr. Meat or frozen
You can come
burger.
to my hunting lodge and hunt.
You were supposed to have factor labels done. About 9 of you do, I think.
That was a really good attempt, though, kids.
Some of them. The ones that didn't try and said, I have a problem and therefore I get to give up. You need to stop that. And, hey, I'm applying some things that I learned this morning. It's not all you. But the kids here have been, okay, I have a problem, now I can stop working. No. That's where you start. I give you problems. That's where you start working. You need to come up with a solution, no matter what. Hey, when you're given an assignment, you need to get it done no matter what. If that means you have to guess on how to do it, then you guess on how to do it. But you have to do it. It's the doing and either succeeding or failing that allows you to figure stuff out. The saying, I have a problem and then I can't do it, allows you to give up and roll over and die. And that's not a good thing.
I was gone Wednesday, so we just had to redo the factor label.
Did you?
I did.
Good.
I got it done.
That's awesome.
So,
That's what we need. You're going to be gone at some point.
I'll be gone for surgery. For a
You
very
can
long
watch
time.
these.
Where? I mean on YouTube, but like where?
Didn't I make a link and put it in there a long time ago?
No.
I'm sure I did.
No.
Find it.
On
That's your first
Edmodo?
assignment. First assignment for today. Find where these videos go.
Do that now.
Yep.
Is that
You can't go to YouTube, but you can find it.
What happened to
You
my
can do the search.
I'm gonna do it.
You might red arms for Are you Slim Jesus?
Yeah.
No.
I have a big problem. It's like frozen, Mr. Schneider. What is going on?
I don't know. Having a stroke.
Is it that Ed Utopia?
Nope.
No.
Not doing it. So we want to try your power button.
His song.
Really? I don't think we were
Really
supposed to
quick.
do that.
Just hit it. Just hit it and let it go. Try it again. Now do it one more time. Because I think it went to sleep. And now it's waking up. Or is it restarting? Okay, pull it down and hold it for like 8 seconds.
Oh, I got it.
There it goes. Find it yet?
Hold on. I think I might have.
Oh, here we go.
I don't think it's on there.
Nope, it's not on Science by Some, because I can't edit that just yet.
Just yet.
Just yet. I got our tech guy working on that.
So it will be on
He's supposed to be finding me a program so that I can use my Mac to edit that webpage. And he hasn't done that yet. So this morning I learned that the kids here like to find a reason not to finish their work. I didn't understand. I didn't know we had to do that. That's what our conversation was about at lunch today with the other teachers.
They all said we do that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, we don't.
Well, there's only 4 of them in there and one was a sub, but yeah, the rest of them said that, yeah.
No, we
Is
don't.
this
Serious?
on there?
We do not.
I
Yeah.
didn't say everybody. I didn't say everybody,
Not the 9th grade class.
but make sure it's
I
not
think-
you.
That's a fair point, and I'm gonna interrupt on that one too. Who just said that, not the 9th graders?
Erica.
Right here.
That's a fair point, isn't it? Because you guys are entering high school new, right?
Yes.
And so everybody's experience is with the sophomores on up?
Yeah.
They're
Don't
more
necessarily apply to you.
experienced.
Right, it's actually a really good debatable point right there.
Thank you.
When
You're
teachers
welcome.
say our high schoolers here do this, well, you've only been here for 9 weeks. So, are you a part of that or are you not a part
They
of that?
can't like totally say that we do it because we haven't been in high school for.
But, how many of you came in here today and said, I didn't get that done because I didn't know?
Well, I've done that plenty of times before.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll admit
Yeah,
it.
the
You
other
have
thing
to
you
do
should point
stuff.
out is that doesn't make you guys unique in any way.
Oh, no.
Don't kids from other schools do that too?
Yes, that's what Mary just said. That's a totally typical thing to do. But in a world where our colleges say these kids you're sending us are not ready for college, and our companies say to the colleges, these college kids you're sending us are not ready for work, do you want to be typical? No, you do not. You want to be better than that. And that's what we want for you. So, everybody has work, and everybody has it turned in. Correct? 17 kids in class, so I can go to do attendance and just hit save. I don't have to worry about who's doing what. And that has to be unplugged so I can see the other side.
Mrs. Keller like commented on my
Yes.
thing.
Mrs. Keller went in there while I was driving home last time and looked at all your stuff.
If she says like to redo it, how long do we get? Or if she says like
That's a
to
really
fix-
good question.
fix a problem.
When you have to fix a problem, you have to fix the problem soon. And that's as precise as I want to be. Obviously, something that's turned in today and doesn't get graded until tomorrow, probably not going to be in this 9 weeks.
Is that this thing?
That might be this thing.
Okay.
Although, are they graded?
Hold on.
No, they're not, because they're blue. They go black when they're graded. If I just go into the top one,
Wait, what's that mean?
and I make this a 3-point assignment, and I give Brecken a 3 out of 3, see how her name goes black?
Wait, give me a minute.
But then if I go up here and I edit this, and I take that out of there, then her name goes back to blue.
Oh, so that means those are the people that turned in.
The blue ones are turned in,
Okay.
and if there's a little clock beside it, they're not. So, I'm betting
What were
that
you in? A photo from the
Kaylee
teacher?
graded. You
For
want me to
what?
click on that? With the class looking?
Is that my new one?
No.
Okay.
Who did really well the first time around?
That's going to be, I don't know.
For
I'll make
what?
a safe bet.
For that diagram thingy. That diagram.
Wait, what?
Vector label problems 4.
Oh, that,
You can just go
Sure, I'll
on,
make
I
a
don't
safe
care.
bet.
wait, factor
Fine,
label
I don't
problem
care.
4.
I don't know if
You can do mine.
Horrible on that, but.
I'll just do that then.
Isn't that the one we just did?
My new one is.
Yeah,
I turned it in right away this morning.
I can't go on you, you're not great. That's why I wasn't seeing you.
I know mine's not right.
Okay,
Why is Borden's gray?
I don't know. That's not making any sense to me right this minute. But I've decided I don't care. I don't know how helpful that is, but this will be helpful. What did I do there?
You highlighted 97 mile.
Why did I do that?
That's a thing
That's
we
an
need
important
to know.
part of information.
Yes.
I need a better reason.
Be-
Yes, it's important.
Jeez.
Echo. You don't want echo. We're gonna let Mr. Schneider see. Why did I do the 97?
Because
Because that's how much you.
that's how
need
long
to
the
cover.
strip of highway is. Oh, because it's a thing that needs to get canceled, isn't it?
Is that a conversion factor or a number?
A number. Number.
That's a number.
Okay then.
You always have to start with a number. You can never, ever, ever start with a conversion factor. It will screw you up every single time if you do. Okay? Is 18 trees per mile a conversion factor or a number?
Right. Conversion factor. No.
Does it have a label on the top and the bottom?
Trees per mile.
What's the definition of a conversion factor?
That's what you're converting it to. Or figuring out how many.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you know if something is a conversion factor
Okay,
or if
this
it's a
is what
goofy
it says.
fraction of some kind?
It says conversion factor and
They'll cancel out.
arithmetical multiplier for converting a quantity expressed in one set of units into an equivalent
The
expressed
factors
in
will
another.
cancel out.
Oh, equivalent means?
1.
Yeah, it's a funny looking one. The top and the bottom are equal to each other. They're the same darn thing. They have different labels, and then the labels are going to cancel out. Right? You've heard all that before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 18 trees per mile is a
Conversion factor.
conversion factor. So I should start this problem with 97 miles over 1.
Sure.
Yeah.
Would probably help.
Did you?
Well, I was confused.
Is that a problem?
Yeah.
Alright. So what about the next one? Let me merge and center and wrap the text.
I don't like it shining on me. Feels weird. It's just like me
It's just there.
by myself.
It's just there.
Are you putting this one on YouTube? Hopefully not.
Wait, if we look these up on YouTube, what is it named?
We can't go on YouTube on these.
I know.
I know, but you can look them up.
Yeah, if you look them
Oh, what
up,
do you
like
call
when
it?
you're
I'll
at
look it
home,
up.
what would it be named?
Who do I work for?
Broadcast.
Yeah.
Lab.
Yeah.
Oh,
SDIL. Yep.
Ah. Can you show us a video? I think that noise.
Wait, we're on YouTube.
What's going on? What is this? What is going on? I don't like this.
Jeopardy music?
Oh, Oh, heavens, I'm sorry, I thought it was muted.
She watching Jeopardy or something?
Moving on then. If you search for SDIL and you can't find it,
Go to One Direction.
how do we change it? More
Burke High
specific.
School.
South Dakota.
Oh.
What's
close.
that? Yeah, I forgot that word.
Physical science.
Innovation lab.
Oh, look at there.
Wait, we're on YouTube?
That one right there.
No, it's not us. That's not us. Oh.
No, but that's one of the ladies that I work with.
Yes, I've seen her before.
Yep.
She was here, wasn't
She was here twice this year.
Wait, can you show us a video of us that you uploaded so I can see how?
Wait, that was her that was here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know who was here. I was just someone watching.
Wasn't there some old guy here?
No.
Casey.
He wasn't that old. Well, he was like maybe
Middle age.
30,
Middle age.
or like 35.
Okay.
He's that old guy. Yeah, that's old. What?
If I click on the YouTube link in the bottom corner, there's a page.
SD dough.
SD, that's the Department of Education.
Erica.
And the Innovation Lab should not have an S on the end of it.
What's so funny?
And the search is not good.
She was like nodding her head.
Oh,
Yep,
we
there
have
she is again.
South Dakota Innovation Lab,
Burke High School, 8th or 9th.
99 videos.
Whoa.
Click on it.
And there's a channel. That channel thing is really important.
There's only 3 subscribers.
Oh, that's so sad.
Because when you get here, there's Daniel, there's me.
Wait, I want to see us.
Daniel really.
There's some juniors.
I don't want to see the juniors.
There's some more juniors.
Let's live.
No.
Let's watch it.
Can we watch it?
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Is there volume?
Boy.
Yeah,
This is
there's
the
sound.
best idea.
Bracket.
Oh.
That's on that
Okay. They're there,
Oh boy.
right? How do you find them?
South Dakota Innovation.
If I do this again,
Click
then
on
go right there. I'll be at my home page. There is also a playlist.
Oh.
Let me copy and paste this first. When you hit that playlist,
Did you
look at there.
Yeah.
It says physical science right there. Right here is all the videos from physical science. There's 13 of them. Okay?
This is the first day we had you.
That's
Oh my gosh,
awkward because I
that's
like
Yeah.
put my face right up in the camera one time.
It's okay. Got it?
But you'll find a lot interesting things.
Um,
How many people have seen those?
Freshmen?
Everybody that wants to. That wants to.
I actually searched it. No one searched something like that to watch some videos. Child laborers. Yeah, you drew that.
Is today this? Oh, yep. Okay.
There we go. Nice and hydrated.
Wookie, you never eating there again.
And look at this. Top of your Edmodo page.
Oh, it's loading.
You should have just gotten a note.
Yep.
Can we add it to our backpack?
What's our backpack?
Your backpack is a place where you can store files.
Oh, I just added that to my backpack.
Do you recommend that?
I should-
With this, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Is it like a favorite?
My thing doesn't.
Mine says error.
Oh, I don't know.
Contact
Mine doesn't
help.
like it either.
Just click add.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
The backpack is that little thing up in the.
Third thing
By
in
the
the
map,
house,
by
and
the
there's
map,
that line.
by the map.
Freshmen,
Oh, I got
work. Here we go.
Try to put my logo.
No,
We're gonna be on YouTube forever.
give me a second. You see what I just did over here?
My mom doesn't want me on YouTube.
I wrote down given information, right?
I'm like,
Yeah.
And then I pulled the information out of the word problem. I want you to do that for all of the rest of them. That one simple little thing. If you highlight right on the numbers, a couple of those, and then right click, you'll be able to insert some more rows so that you have lots of room in between there. And I want you to write, okay, I want you to write with the letters in the right order. Given information. And then I want you to pull the information that's given to you out and write it over there separately. And then I want you to do the problem or redo the problem or whatever needs to happen over here.
is that how we're supposed to do it?
So we have to redo them all? If we didn't start like
I
that?
just want you to pull out the given information.
Okay.
If you started way over on the left, you can put the given information way over on the right. I don't care. Put the given information right underneath the cow problem, the golfer problem, the McDonald's problem. This one you will have a problem doing that. Skip that one. Number 5 and number 6. I want you to do that.
What if we,
Smart people might learn to use Control C and Control V. Things go a little bit faster. You might also want to learn how to make that little hamburger helper hand show up. And pull down.
Do you want us, to do it for the first
I
one
would.
too? Or just the 2, 3, 4?
I did it for number 1, you do it for the rest of them.
Okay.
I would argue that number 5 has given information they should put down.
Yes, I told them they would have a problem with that one.
No, you're not listening to me.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
6, I don't think does, but 5 does.
You are correct on 5. 5 does have given information.
Correct. 6, I don't think does.
6 does.
Well, 6 you could imply, you could infer some stuff from 6.
6 has 3 things you need to write down. And you have a very limited amount of time to do that. Go through there, find the information, pull it out. Go to number 2. Go to number 3. Go to number 2. Pull out the given information.
Right, do we if we like put
What if
that
we
given
did this?
information on there, do we resend it?
No, just don't worry about resending anything just yet. We're trying to figure things out. Right here, if you were a grade school class, I would say go to the story problem and write down all the information that's given in the story problem, plain and simple. Just the numbers and the labels that go with them. But you're not in grade school, so I don't have to say that.
Well, and this is a reading assignment more than it's math or science.
This particular part, yes.
Where are you?
Okay.
Gregory County.
Not there. You're pointing.
See, now you guys got a cold in here
No, oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
I
I
had to
feel
put my
awesome.
sweatshirt on. I'm freezing.
The windows are your best
already.
friend.
You guys have to learn.
No,
When you come into a room all hot and
pull
sweaty,
them all away.
you're not gonna stay hot and sweaty because you're sitting down. Hold still.
That's a new song.
That sounds like a Weird Al song to me.
A today? We'll play A.
If you're not feeling good.
How do you make it in one?
Just,
Oh, you do, you just click on
I just,
it.
okay,
How many?
can you go get all the stuff at the football field?
It's gonna be different with
Because
every
I just
problem.
don't know.
I can't just tell you.
Just the else and that.
When you start, make a whole bunch of, because you can always turn one of the time signs into an equal sign. And you can always just
They're all
erase.
shit.
Everything.
want you to pull all the given information for all the problems. You don't necessarily have to re-solve them. You may have already solved them correctly. If you did this correctly the first time around, you probably solved them correctly.
Frickin', it's blank. I don't know.
And you did it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
No.
Pardon me? I don't know if you do. I just made a bunch.
Mr. Schneider,
Yeah.
we have a problem.
The whole YouTube video is just gonna be
My
you.
paper is blank.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
So I'm not feeling
That ain't good.
No.
No joke.
Do you have more versions?
You think that's funny?
Did you just pull that off the internet?
How would
No.
that
It was.
I'd rather have a cold, I think, right now.
You should go to Excel and go to File, Recent, or Open, Recent. There's gonna be some over there. Maybe?
No?
Try them all. Yeah.
Okay.
You should be about done with these by now. You don't have to do the work. Pull out the given information and write it down on the side. I don't care about the work right this minute. I care about you being able to pull
Well, I don't
out
have
all the
any
given
work,
information. We're gonna do this one step at a time. Throwing 57 steps at you didn't work last time, so we're gonna try one step at a time this time.
Are you modifying?
Still a lot of change.
Pardon me?
Are you modifying?
I are modifying.
You are. Awesome.
Why do you do
No, it's none of
Oh.
that.
You're using appropriate grammar, we're gonna have to get you a new one.
Don't not use inappropriate.
Emily does not like improper grammatification.
I don't.
Really?
Don't not use it.
Mr. Schneider, they're all
She
blank.
hates it when I speak to her.
Yeah, she doesn't like it.
Because I'm not.
I don't know what to do to help you.
you.
Did you save it in a folder on your hard drive?
What about down?
And you went there and you opened that one and that was the first one that we were looking at, right?
I opened all of the ones that were recent and this was
And
the
they're
one.
all empty. I can't help you.
Oh my gosh, I
I
can
can
redo
only
it
say I'm
all?
sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Go to number 2.
Like the
Pull out the
given
given information.
Tell what's given.
Okay.
It's gonna be really easy if you just follow along, people.
How do we make a bunch of spaces?
I do.
Highlight the numbers on the side
Oh.
and then right click insert. That do what you want it to? No. Yeah, like that. Right click insert. And then you should have got the exact number that you highlighted of empty spaces.
Guys, when's the
Are we ready to move on now?
No? I don't know. Because I don't like this.
I wanna take people with me.
Freshmen, one of the things with problem-based learning is, it doesn't work if you don't.
I can't work. I don't
Hey.
function right.
I got even better information. One of the things with learning, it doesn't work if you don't.
What?
Learning doesn't work if you don't.
I don't learn very well.
Learning is a verb.
I'm
It's an
very
action word, you have to do it.
Here.
That's not
See,
sit and it happens to you.
when I work, I have to see it done
I know.
before I can do it.
That's why you
But
have
in
to
a simple
try.
way.
But you have to try.
I do try sometimes.
Sometimes might be the problem.
Well, sometimes it just is frustrating and I give up. Because
Well, don't be that person.
I'm not patient enough to do that.
Don't be a giver-upper.
Be a doer.
There you go.
Represent.
What's the one let me highlight?
Yeah, because we're so ghetto in rural South Dakota.
Yeah.
We should represent.
Well, it's not our fault.
Moving on.
Gangbangs.
Got this?
Highlight this stupid thing.
Can we move that thing? It's really bothering me.
It's like staring at
Wait, can they hear everything?
Then move, Brock.
Pretty much.
Oh, crap.
So you don't watch them before and say, oh, that's like not very well. You just upload them.
So if I say
It's
something.
real life.
Good thing my parents don't
So
use
wait,
YouTube.
you have Brecken asking Mrs. Keller if she was drinking a Diet Bud Light?
Wait, what?
You remember when you asked Mrs. Keller if she was drinking a Diet
Yeah,
Bud
they
Light?
make Diet Bud Light.
They do. You would know.
Freshman, stop chasing squirrels. Chase some education. Who's gonna give me this information right here?
The words.
And Emily's not it.
It says Emily.
Oh.
I can attempt, but
Sierra,
I
go
don't
for it.
hear anything that's gonna be
Everybody quiet.
Okay, so you know that a cow can produce 19 gallons of milk per day.
Wait, we're doing the cows one?
19 gallons per day is a part of the given information. True or false, class?
True.
Did you have that? Is that a number or a conversion factor?
That is a number.
Conversion.
No, it's a number.
Conversion factor.
Conversion factor.
Yeah.
It's a conversion factor.
That's what I said.
What else do we have?
Me still?
Sure.
There's okay. I gotta find as right. Okay.
What the heck?
Okay, so it consumes 0.8 hundred gallons of milk a day. Is that low? Or can I say 0.8?
0.80 gallons per day. Is that a number or a conversion factor?
Conversion factor. That is a number. Conversion factor.
Would it help if we took all of the numbers and made them a different color? That doesn't show up very good. How many numbers are there in my problem?
There's three.
Three. So I only have two things over here in my given, so which one's missing?
The 5 families.
That's what I just asked you to do. Go get the given information and write it down. Did you do that for all of those problems?
No.
Can you? Was that a difficult ask?
Yeah.
What was hard about what I just did?
You are fast.
Was it easier after I turned all the numbers a color?
Yeah.
I'm a color guy. It helps me if I can make things different colors. I could have made them all red for that matter, but. Do you want 3 more minutes
Yeah.
to get this done through the rest of it? Timer's going.
How do you highlight it?
I better sleep. I failed conversions in math. And I don't know how to.
Well, we're gonna fix that today, aren't we?
But you're so much smarter than me. I don't even understand like what we're ever supposed to do.
But if you just try stuff and then go reread the directions,
I can't.
I'll bet you can figure it out.
I need it be
Yeah, but
seen
I'm
done, and
kind
I
of
need to
dumb,
do
like
problems,
Shut
and
up.
then I can get it.
I am.
That's how I learn.
You can get over that. I know you can.
I can't.
I've seen kids do it before. I know
I
you
need to
can.
be teaching slowly. Not.
So do you want us to do number 5 then?
Yeah.
Oh, I did that. Number 5?
2 minutes.
It won't let me highlight anything.
On number 5, how do you know how much is in your stock? Or like how many days you have, like, or yeah, how much do you know is in your stock?
Good question. I'll answer that in just 1 minute.
Okay.
Actually, in 1:20.
Oh my gosh. My computer's only gonna last 46 more minutes.
We have 52 minutes of class.
Well, I better charge it.
Alright, time's up. Sierra, what's the one thing that's missing from this problem that you were helping me with earlier?
We don't know how much is in the stock.
We need to ask the question. That needs to be in our given information. What are we supposed to find out in problem number 2?
How many, oh. Oh,
Cows.
you're supposed to yeah, how many cows? One.
Your given information should include all of the numbers that are in your problem and the labels that go with them and the thing you have to figure out,
Yeah.
the question. If I know these 4 things, I should be able to turn them into a factor label problem. Factor label problems should always start with a number or a conversion factor.
Number.
Which one of these 3 things is a number?
The 19 gallons per day.
5.819. Those are all numbers.
Ask your question again.
Conversion factor.
I need to know which of these 3 things over here that I just highlighted
Yes.
is a number,
5 families.
not a conversion factor.
The 5 families.
5 families is a number, correct. How do we know?
Because there's no per in it.
Ooh, how about that?
Per.
There's no slash, there's no divided by, there's no fraction bar, there's no per. All of those are the same thing.
I love the way that was put. There's no per in it.
No kidding.
My cat freaked out last night.
Can we cancel families?
No, because you wanna end up with
Yes.
families. Or no, you wanna end up with cows.
The gallons a day.
Could that be gallons per family?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
Would that solve our problem if we
Yeah.
change that little thing? Is that still in the same sentence?
Yup.
So we could just look at that a little differently and it would solve our whole problem, I'll bet. Let's change this to gallons per family. And then we'd have to write family right here, or if we were really smart, we'd type equals and go click on families. And then we have gallons on the top, right? Because we're doing blue stuff right here. Are you with me?
Yeah.
And we need 0.80 for each one family. And now our families are gonna cancel each other out. And they're gonna go away and we have gallons. So the next thing I need to do
Cancel the gallon.
is make sure I get gallons on the bottom over here. And that has a 19 next to it. $19 gallons per day. And now I'm out of numbers, so I need an equal sign. And remember, if you put space equals, you can have that, and it'll show up. What's my label if I stop right here?
Gallon. Day.
Families are gonna cancel each other.
Right.
Gallons are gonna cancel each other. Do I want days?
No.
Is 19 gallons per day the right thing?
No. Well, it's per cow.
Do we get 19 gallons per cow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good cow.
Oh, okay. So let's go change this to cow.
Cow.
And let's change this to cow. What were we asked to find out?
How many cows are needed to provide?
What's our problem gonna do for us?
Give us cows.
Huh, imagine that.
Give us cows.
I like cows.
So I get 4 over 19 cows?
How come it's highlighted on there but not highlighted
You
on
can't
there?
have
Like the
4
gallons.
ninths of a cow though.
It's like
Oh,
pink
the
on
gallons
the
are
screen.
highlighted up there, it just washes out.
Oh.
'Cause
I like the person who's thinking logically.
Speak to
that?
me.
You can't have
Was
4
that
19
me?
cows.
You can't have 4/19ths of a cow.
Oh, really?
Wait, what
They
else
have
did
to
you
be.
Well, let's be like cut it in half.
Let's wait 1 second and let's finish the math out. How do we do this?
You click on each one.
What's the math I have to do?
Well, 4 divided by 19.
The top one divided by the bottom one. And then I need cows. And you can't have 0.2 cows?
1 cow.
I'm done with this.
No.
Fact or fiction?
You can, but it won't give you milk.
Ah. It's more like a hamburger, right?
Yes.
Or a big old steak? 0.2 cows means you chop it into 5
1 cow.
roughly equal pieces?
You need 1 cow. 1 cow.
So this is a decimal answer, is that okay?
No. I don't know. No.
No.
Should we automatically throw that out
No.
and say this has to be wrong?
No. I don't know.
If you want
Does it
milk,
make
then yes.
sense that a cow can give milk for more than one family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So then for one family, we need less than 1 cow?
Yes.
Sure. This is okay.
All right, so if we were in a math class, my math teacher would tell me to check my work. How can I check my work?
Ooh.
Plug it into the.
Get a cow.
Plug it into the cow?
No, get a
Plug
cow.
it into the
Get a cow.
Get a cow and go milk it?
One of our football coaches went on day for him, we should ask him.
How about if we start with the answer and see if we can work back to one of the... Do you have a plan there, Mary?
No, I don't.
We can just ask Tom.
1 families? That doesn't make sense. 1
I know.
family.
I know.
And-
It's not words, it's a formula.
Okay.
It's just copying. It is possible to check these. It is possible to go backwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you start with 5 and you take it times 0.8, do you get bigger?
No.
What's 80% of 5?
8% of 5 is
4. There's your answer, 4. Is 4 divided by 19 gonna be approximately the same as 4 divided by 20?
No,
Well,
Well-
yeah.
4/20 is what fraction?
5.
1/5.
1/5 is 0.21, approximately 1/5.
Yeah,
What's 1/5 in a decimal?
0.25.
And half.
Uh-uh.
0.25.
No,
Two.
Wait,
0.20.
can you go back to the given?
0.25 is
Oh,
1/4.
yeah, yeah, like
Yeah.
scroll over, thanks, I got
So
it.
there's your given. If I shrink this a tad bit, you can see it all.
How do you get into equal sign without it trying to add stuff?
That water
Space
is
Put an
equals.
apostrophe.
I know,
Oh,
Put the space in there first.
it tastes gross.
And then
but
it
well,
thinks it's
Sarah
text.
wanted water, so that's what she did.
Or an apostrophe.
So,
Just push enter.
there's your answer for number 1. Was that killer hard once we got 5 families in the front?
This is just.
The rest of it was a little bit of stop and think, use a little bit of logic, a little bit of common sense, a little bit of math rules.
So redoing all of that.
Now that I've shown you once,
Mr.
Justine,
Schneider,
Okay, but I have a question.
guess what I'm asking you to do now?
what if I did this on?
Wait 1 second, I actually have a hand in everything.
Okay, so your answer would be 0.2 and cows, like,
Mathematically.
right? That's your answer.
Realistic.
Mathematically, yeah.
Yes, I was.
Logically, no. Logically, I would have to ask you, okay, that number doesn't make any sense, so how many families can we take care of with 1 cow?
a lot.
And then you'd have to go do some more math,
So we.
Mr. Schneider.
because 5 families is taken care of with
1 cow.
0.2 cows. So how many families would 1 cow take care of?
We're talking,
Good answer.
we have 1 family.
25, roughly. It might be 24, it might be 26, but it's gonna be 25
Like
ish.
24 safe.
Okay? Do you know how he got that? Cause it's 1/5 of a cow. So 1 cow can take care of 5 times that many, and that many was 5.
The head produces.
And 5 times 5 is 25.
Call the head.
That's applying logic and common sense to math. And story props. Can you do number 2? Or, I guess it's 3, isn't it? Can you do number 3?
Possibly.
Do you want our answer to be 0.21
Do
cows?
you want it right or not?
I want number 3 right.
Have you
Remember?
I got the same
Are we, I said this early in the year, but I don't remember saying it more than once. Are you saving things with a different version number behind them? You should go do a file save as, and go to the
It
right,
does it for you sometimes.
go all the way to the right, and put an underscore, and version 3, or version, excuse me, version 4.
It puts
wherever
in
you're at.
parentheses like number 1.
It does when it auto saves. And if your computer's doing that a lot, something is not right with your computer.
Oh, great.
No, that's a new feature, honey,
Is it?
on the new browser.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
If you
so.
doubted her, is it?
I would, make sure that you're saving things with underscore
I
V2,
don't
underscore
know how to
V3.
make those things, like that multiplying thing.
Just highlight 2 of them and merge them. Put an X in it. It's gonna wanna go to the bottom, because it's clicked on bottom up here. You click on middle there, and then it goes up the middle.
Can we just all have Apple computers? It would make it so much
We have
easier.
elite books, we have Intel, we have Mac. Or
I
not
know,
Mac,
Jesse, I'm just saying that.
Those are like $800,
That's like 300,000.
$1786,
Dang.
70. You can get yours, corded ones for like $3.
Yeah.
But this
I know,
one,
everything Apple's so expensive.
scroll sideways. I like my mouse.
Or you could just tap the screen.
So,
Is that
Mr. Schneider, how do you make
Don't
the
there was
black
$70?
bar?
The Apple what?
Hey, Do we have to make that black bar or not?
Should, it makes more sense.
I don't know how to make those, so.
Watch. Right. I made them on the screen in front of the class a whole bunch of times. Right in between these two, you'll have a button,
Okay.
and I don't.
No, yeah.
But if you hit the pull down arrow, you'll get this same screen. If you go to the very bottom, that says custom. And then you
No,
can choose
ours-
a fat line.
Okay,
and
it's like
don't
that
be on the
4
bottom,
box,
and
Brock,
it'll be
and
open.
then it's bottom border. That's what ours says.
I get that button when I unplug, but as soon as I plug into the projector, my screen resolution gets bad and the button goes away.
Okay.
Either kill me or it won't. I think I might be okay.
Yeah, where's Mrs. Keller?
She had a meeting she had to be to, and then
No.
she also had a pet problem.
Aw.
She had to take her cat to the emergency room, I think.
Oh, cat.
Are we ready? Justine, can you pull out the given information for me on this one?
Number 3.
On number 3, yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
There's 5 pounds of golf balls in her bag.
So what do I write down?
5 pounds?
Not 5 pounds per bag, just 5 pounds?
It's just 5 pounds.
Okay, what else?
And then,
Why isn't this working?
It's
not working like
the golf balls weigh 28.4 grams each.
Is that it?
Yeah. Maybe. I do not know.
I may or may not have come to
And then how many balls does she put in her bag? Because that's the question.
Oh, we need a question, yep.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay,
Oh, that's my problem. Slow down, baby.
Christina's honey, remember?
There we go. So what's the first number?
5 pounds.
Oh boy.
What am I gonna do with 5 pounds?
Turn it into grams.
Do you know how many pounds are in a gram?
154.
You know what? I'll bet you it isn't. I'll bet you if you go looking on the internet, it's 453.6.
Yeah, it is. But
Well,
you
that's
said
not
that
that
up there,
big
so
We round.
we believe you.
I don't know.
I didn't say that up there. I just wrote down what a kid told me.
Don't listen to us.
It says 454 up on top, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. If you go looking on the internet, you'll find 453.6.
so
That's okay.
we're just gonna use that.
Let's move on. We got pounds on top, we got pounds on the bottom. They are probably gonna cancel each other out. And now we got grams.
Can you do that?
Is grams what we're supposed to figure out?
No.
Then we probably wanna cancel it. What are we gonna turn grams into?
The ball, the number of balls.
We're gonna turn grams into balls?
Yes,
Can we do that?
no,
No.
Do we have a conversion factor that does that?
yes,
No.
ish.
Yeah.
What is it?
Each ball, one ball is approximately 28.4 grams.
There you go.
And then my grams here and here will cancel each other out. I have balls. I was asked upon. Oh, for crying out loud.
You had to know you'd get that reaction.
Oh, for crying out loud. It's Friday.
All right, right, so first of all, you've been doing this for like 20-some years.
I know,
It's afternoon on a Friday and it's freshman.
I know.
You're not gonna get that reaction.
That was a total fail.
What did you doubt us?
I admit it. I failed. I should have known.
Didn't word that one right.
How about if we do some actual ninth grade math here, instead of fourth grade math?
I'm trying to put in this calculus still, and it just keeps popping up value. This hashtag
Fourth grade math's
value.
the easiest.
If it says
That's what I
hashtag
had.
value, you
I'd rather be
probably
doing
stop.
fourth grade math.
Freshman,
What?
The time sign.
No, I did everything.
you have math with letters. You can't do math with letters. You can only do math with numbers. Is your 5 and your pounds in a different box? In a different cell?
No, I'm still. It just keeps doing this on number 2.
I don't care where it is. If you're trying to write a formula,
What do you want?
you cannot have letters in there. It has to be only numbers. In fourth grade math, you have to multiply across the top, write it down, multiply across the bottom, write it down, just like we did up here with the 4 cows over 19.
That is not fourth grade math.
I wanna skip that because we're in ninth grade.
Ooh.
How do we shortcut that and do this all in one formula?
Equals.
Equals then what?
Look up 5.
Go get the number you start with. What are we gonna do to that number?
Times
Take it.
454.
Look at your second term. Remember, these are terms, right? There's 3 terms in your math problem. Your second term has a number in the numerator, which means we multiply by 454. Your third term, what do we do?
1.
We don't have to multiply since it's just 1.
That's it.
We never multiply by 1. We never divide by 1. We blow off 1.
Exactly.
We need to do something with the 28. Where's the 28?
On the bottom.
And what does this math say here with 1 ball over 28 grams? What's the math that you have to do with the 1 over 28?
It's the same
Divided
thing.
by
1 divided by 28. So in my formula now, I have the 5 times the 454. I want to
Divided by 20.
divide by, click on the 28, hit enter. I'm going to get the answer. All in one step.
80 balls.
I just got. I always get this.
I didn't get that.
I'm just done
Now.
with this.
Brock has an issue, and I'm going to bet you I can get the same issue if I put time sign and click on the word ball.
Hashtag value.
If you see that,
Whoa.
your formula has something in it that ain't a number.
Ain't a word. Yes, it is.
And I ain't gonna use it.
The
How's
newer
the water,
dictionaries
guys?
included it.
Is it good?
Good.
Is it good water?
Dictionaries are stupid.
How come I got a 79.93 now?
Is it rounded?
yourself, Emily.
Because I got an 81.
Because that's your actual answer, it was just rounding for you.
Because you put a decimal.
Oh,
Or that rounded
too.
up. Approximately.
Are we gonna have to resubmit this?
Most likely.
Well,
Mr.
mine is
Schneider,
brown,
question.
so.
So you take 5 times 454 times 28. No,
I hit you.
5 times.
That's a good question, Sharon.
There's got my nail.
This is 5 divided by 1, but we don't divide by 1, so forget that. This is 5. This is 454 divided by 1, but we don't divide by 1. So we want to take 5 times 454. Here's the important part. This last one is 1 divided by 28.
Yeah.
We're supposed to take these two times each other, times 1 divided by 28.
So you divide it.
So we
That,
skip the 1, and we just put in the divided by 28. And if you look up here in the formula bar, that's what we did. And let me click on that, so that it makes the boxes. E41 times H41 divided by K42. And you probably had a math teacher somewhere to tell you, just multiply by all the top ones and divide all the bottom ones. That's what you're doing, but that's why you're doing it, because this is 1 divided by 28. So this says times 1 divided by 28. We did the divided by 28, we skipped the times 1.
Wait, so what's, okay, so there's 80 over what?
And it actually ends up not 80.
It's like 81.
81.0714286.
79 point.
Count down here.
Dot, dot, dot.
79.9.
Forever and ever and ever.
I rounded it to 9296.
What were you asked to find?
How many balls could
How
fit?
many golf balls? And what was the limitation?
Stop it.
5 pounds.
No more than 5 pounds.
So you can have less.
If you put 80 balls in there, do you have more than 5 pounds?
No, 'cause that's what mine came out.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
The correct answer to this question is
79.
79.
Our calculators don't tell us the right answer.
Mine came out as 81.
Mine did too.
I don't know how it came out
How
to
do you
81.
make it
Yeah.
say
I
7?
think we're just screwed up. Let's sue them. We'll all be rich.
Everybody watch the screen. This is why you saw that
We're
different number.
Oh.
If it doesn't fit, it rounds it off.
How cool.
Wait, so do you have to highlight them?
But if I click on that 80 and I go to these two right here with the zeros, you can tell it to have more zeros or less. And when it doesn't fit,
It's at the bottom too. It says some.
the
equals
pound
none.
signs, those are not hashtags, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
Those are pound signs.
The pound.
Mean your number is too big and it doesn't fit in this cell.
I call them number signs because it's like
So on this problem, you should have this answer here for the math. And how many balls should she put into her bag? Answer is 79. And I have the math to prove that 80 is too many, it's gonna go over 5 pounds.
My first answer I put it all when I was on my own. I put 79.85, and then when I did it on the computer, then it came out 81, and I don't know why.
I don't either.
still just comes out 81 on mine for some reason.
Mine too.
This is wacky.
The formula pretty much can't be multiplying wrong.
Always be. Yeah.
Using a scientific
So do we
calculator.
just have to make like the G and something like that a different
Try that.
color or what?
I don't know. Wait, you take
You can just turn the letters.
Okay, I just
pink to
realized
purple or-
Sure, looks pink.
separate. No, it's your restroom.
Gosh
Did
damn,
you just say I
Microsoft
should realize
totally
your
screwed me
pink?
over. Now I
Yeah,
gotta
it
go
looks
buy
pink.
pounds. My God.
454 times
It is
5
pink.
is 79.
It comes out.
My wife swears it's red.
But then
Only real men wear pink.
divided by
No.
Oh, duh. Oh my gosh.
Your shirt?
Yeah.
She thinks
But
that's
that's
red.
not necessarily true.
That
No.
is pink.
Mr. Schneider's
Whoa,
shirt's
what the heck?
It's a very light
She
red.
tried to tell me she was gonna get me to believe that.
It is so pink.
I had 81, and then
That is red.
I took
That
my
is
28
pink.
grams and I turned it into 28.4, and then it went down.
Leaning more towards red.
Oh my gosh,
What's
we
up
have
with
a
that?
new
Oh,
hashtag
wait.
the dress.
Nice job.
See,
We
Mr.
figured out the problem.
Mr. Schneider, still pop for
See this 28?
That is pink. That's like.
What did I type in?
28.4.
What's gonna happen if I go to right here and I double click on that crack between the
It's
K
gonna
and the
get
L?
bigger and you're gonna see the .4.
There you go.
Mr. Schneider, just keep swapping the value and I even changed the color and all that. Like,
Now, math question. If I change this and I divide by a smaller number, what happens to my answer?
It's big, smaller.
So if I put a 28 right there, am I gonna get an 81 over there?
No. Oh, I see where I was going whack.
See, you actually found the problem.
There it is.
Mr.
If I change this to 28, the answer goes to 81.07.
This still isn't working.
And then I control Z and it goes right back. Gotta love control Z.
I did what you said.
Erica, have you ripped your pants on all this?
Equals.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you did
I'm
not.
gonna jinx it.
Not gonna work. Your 5 and your pounds are in the same cell. They gotta be in a different cell.
I
I
will.
thought you said they could be in the same cell, but you change the color.
No, I thought you were talking about
Cardinals
the
fan. We are Cardinals fans.
labels.
I think
Be in
it's
a different
gonna
color.
figure out the answer.
Yep, these are separate boxes.
I hope not. I think we already had our.
As long as you do that, you'll be fine.
Megan, did you guys get?
Are we ready to move on?
email?
Have you got this now?
Yeah,
Did this just get easier
yeah.
in the
Yes,
last
it did.
hour?
Sorry,
It
we
either got
don't
easier or
remember.
we got less stupid.
No, wait a second. What did I say that you've never heard before?
I don't know.
Calm down.
Was the math? The math isn't anything you've never heard before.
You said
The logic wasn't anything you've never heard before, was it?
What's the first letter of that word that you said that we didn't never hear of?
No.
Logic?
Given.
Can you,
logic?
can you do the last two
Probably
on your own for a grade?
not. No.
Can we do partners?
Blair.
Good partners.
Dude, I don't even have any of those.
Emily doesn't want to talk to all of you.
I promise I won't be in Emily's group.
Next.
Yeah, I promise you I won't
Next. Who's up?
ever.
Who wants it?
For what?
Nobody.
Caitlin?
Sure.
I did the
No.
first one, so.
I did
don't
the
need
second one,
Um,
so. I did the third one, so.
Right, I'm disturbing.
Well, Emily, does Emily want to do it?
I still have 4 hours left on mine.
Hey, Brent.
Lana? You want to do this one?
I tried trying to really.
Not really?
I will help you.
Oh, you want to volunteer other people?
Me?
I
Yeah.
volunteer.
I get it.
See, I like doing these
Can
little
I
things.
help Lana?
I volunteer Megan.
I volunteer Gordon.
I don't volunteer Megan.
Volunteer Emily.
Freshman. More focus. Come on. I'm going to give you more work. Do you want class time to do it, or do you want to suck up all your class time goofing around?
Can I help Lana?
Just
Lana can do this. I didn't say you had to. I said you can. Megan, you got this?
I volunteer Megan.
Oh, go
Brent? You got this?
Oh,
no, you don't.
How about you give me a shot? I think you can handle it.
Brent, we'll help you.
Out of all of them, you picked me.
I think you can handle this.
I volunteer Atlanta.
Here, I'll help Brent.
Kayla,
Yeah, you can't volunteer people. Volunteer yourself.
much better. Brent's gonna help us out.
Yeah, I'm doing it
The computer's gonna die. Okay. That's seriously, that's important.
now. That's okay. Uh-oh, no homework. Darn.
Anytime you're ready, Brent.
Oh, I'm supposed to start this?
Or finish. Or both.
I'll finish. Alright, so you put your lines down.
Alright, and then what?
Nice.
Alright, so you want the given information?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got which one we got? And then golf
See how hard that was?
balls. Okay. So we have 453 kilograms of frozen burgers in stock.
Is that a number or a conversion factor?
That's a number.
Okay.
And then you got 113.5 grams of mystery meat. Burger. No, it's burger.
Oh, okay. So we're helping?
Burger. No, it's dumb.
It's like a privet.
It's a cat burger.
And then the question,
Yeah,
That's China.
which is, how many burgers can you make?
And now we're good? Is that all of the given information?
Well, if you wanna put your promoted to manager, that's a good role too.
Is that important for the math?
No.
Yes.
That's not gonna
Oh,
help.
we forgot to.
But you get a higher salary if you're working at McDonald's.
It's not gonna change how many burgers we can make.
It's not gonna
Wow.
Well, you might make them faster now that you're the manager.
It might.
maybe.
Thank you guys for your cooperation.
Squirrels?
Squirrels?
Where do we start?
453 kilograms in overall.
Rock says this is where we start.
Yep.
Does that work?
That
Alrighty. And then we need time sign. And then what do we do with it?
1 kilogram on the bottom.
We don't want kilograms, we wanna get rid of it? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
What are we gonna turn it into?
Green.
Grams? Do we wanna stay with the label? Are we gonna keep grams for our label?
No.
No, we need what?
Burgers.
Do we know how to turn grams into burgers?
Yes.
No.
Because one burger is
You
one
time.
13.5
Put burger on
grams.
Oh, there we go.
Put booger on top.
Oh, of course you put a booger on top. Right after you get done chasing squirrels. This is what Jesse just told me. Are we good?
No.
Get it out.
Did Jesse make up some junk and we gotta kick him out of class or what?
No.
Jesse.
I mean, sure.
Where does this thing go? If I change this to blue text, where's the blue text that came from?
And the given information.
It's an internet browser.
Yep. The given.
Right there?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay? And if we made this one red, that would be here.
No, that's dirty, dude.
What's going on here?
Grams and kilograms are having a party.
Freezing cold.
Really?
How are you?
I don't know.
I'm freezing. Okay,
Anyway.
you're figuring out how many,
Well, the kilograms and kilograms cancel out. So now we need some numbers in between.
Yeah.
figure out how many kilograms are in front of the grams.
1,000 grams over 1 kilogram.
Yeah, there you go,
Oh,
kilo.
yeah.
But, you know.
Now, wait a second. Where did that come from?
The top of the page.
There's 1,000 grams in a kilo.
How do you know that?
Because kilo means
Metric is,
1,000.
but,
What does kilo mean?
1,000.
How do you know that?
because metric is
Because
the
the
same
same
as
thing
by
we did, the
10.
metric
Oh, that table I made you turn in, right?
Yeah.
That only like 5 or 6 of you turned in before class started.
I had to turn it.
I had to turn it this morning.
I had to turn it last night.
Is this one of those things that everybody knows?
Because Amanda helped.
No, yes,
No,
mostly.
Not everybody knows.
Should.
Should you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
So
that.
then over here I need equals. I need space equals actually. And then what math do I have to do?
453 times 1,000 divided by 113.5. Right?
Is that what you got?
No.
453 times 1,000. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait.
That did you pound thing.
Yeah, that seems legit.
I got. Wait.
Does that make any sense to you?
I got
Yeah.
that.
Wait, what do you yours just around that up?
That's a lot of boigas.
I want to do one more thing.
It's Caleb and Caleb. I thought Minion did that.
Oh, I yawned.
So anyway.
Can somebody tell me how many pounds are in a kilogram or how many kilograms are in a pound?
2.2 pounds equals 1 kilogram.
Oh wait, what did you have given to you up here?
2.2
1 pound
pounds.
equals 0.0454 kilogram.
Alrighty, so wait one second.
Well, that's just regular grams.
Well, that's what I did.
Wait one
I
second.
just erased this. Wait, how'd you get the 3,009?
Took 453 times 1,000 divided by 113.5.
I'll say it first, Caleb.
I forgot to divide it. I got it.
You're just freezing cold right now. I should have brought the jacket.
Kill.
No.
Yeah.
Stupid band.
We only have like 13 minutes.
453 kilograms is 997 pounds.
That's
No.
a lot of pounds.
That's almost 1,000 pounds. If I give you 1,000 pounds, how many quarter pounder burgers could you give me?
997.
A lot.
Approximately
Like 4 times that.
dang near 4,000.
If I gave you 1,000 pounds of burger, you could give me how many quarter
4,000.
pounders? 4,000.
Yeah.
So we started with approximately 1,000 pounds of burger. We came up with approximately
Almost 4,000.
4,000 burgers.
Shut up,
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sure it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure it does. And with only 10 minutes of class left,
I think they've got this, honey.
they might have it.
I understand you. We don't.
And all it took was a whole class period of
So how
dumbing
many
everything
burgers is
down.
that?
Well, but wait a second. What did I do that you couldn't do on your own? Really?
Everything.
No.
I feel like it was more explained today.
But we need to take couldn't and change it.
You feel it?
Struggled with drawing.
Didn't because
She feels it in her heart.
No, I
Could you go up a little?
3,000.
you guys didn't get this because you were completely incapable?
Yes.
We were completely confused.
I
But
got
why?
it.
We could have done it, we were just completely confused.
I
Right.
got it, but I
I was
And-
didn't.
Guys, one of the things I want to teach you before the year is over is to be able to handle stuff when people throw things at you that you've never seen before and be able to work your way through it.
Ha. You should be like a college
I
professor.
think he wants me to fail.
No, I want you to succeed at that. I really do.
He makes
And-
you succeed by inducing failure.
Mary, I used one of our sophomores,
The color of my hair.
Erica.
Okay.
No, I'm
Oh,
not
sure.
a sophomore.
Erica yesterday
Oh.
said, every day we screw something up, and then we learn from it. Or something like that. How'd I do?
That was pretty close, yep.
That's the way the world works. You learn more from messing things up than you do from guessing right the first time.
Wait, I didn't say that.
That's the way the world works. That's the way your brain works. That's why I give you these things and I let you struggle.
You guys, I ask 1,012 questions because that's how my brain works. I have to do that in order to figure out what's going on.
We need you guys to start struggling through and not say, struggle, stop. Okay? We need you to struggle and take it as a challenge. Treat it like a puzzle. I think it was Heather said that in our debrief yesterday. That these things remind her of some kind of a puzzle. That once I get where I start, the rest of it, you just got to turn it upside down or right side up and make it fit.
I'll be honest, I did these all backwards.
B minus. I'll tell them
Okay, to be
how
honest.
struggling through that class.
I want you to finish this and turn it in. But wait, I need to pop up a metric conversion or a metric prefix key from one of you. Who did that table and wants me to show there?
Not me.
Emily.
I don't know
Turn
why.
it in. I don't think
We
I
got
did
12 turned in.
Oh,
I turned mine in, but I'm pretty sure it's not right.
Can't possibly use mine.
It
Caitlin,
might
is
be.
yours good?
No.
No?
I turned mine in. I promise.
I think I turned mine in too.
Oh! It seriously is. I will show you.
Sierra, do you know what sometimes happens?
Why?
You will click out of it before it's completely loaded. Or the thing I oftentimes do is I forget to add the comment button.
Okay.
Sometimes that'll happen to me too.
When you upload a file, you get a little progress bar on top of your submit button. And if that doesn't go all the way across, it's not going to show
Maybe I
up.
exited out before I
Caleb, can I put yours up?
It tells me it
I
won't
don't know how
let me
good it is, but sure.
It tells me.
Sierra, you wouldn't be alone if that was the problem.
No more of that song.
Am I wrong?
Is that what you got?
Scared me.
I didn't put those ones in there, but yeah.
Did you have to put the ones in there?
Yeah.
What was your assignment?
I don't know.
I need you to go away, Zach, so I make that happen.
Whoa, what happened to all my science?
Can I see the labels at the top? Thank you.
Schneider, you want to game tomorrow?
I should have a bunch of exponents there.
Beat up. It's
Whose is that?
gonna be a good game.
I have already called.
It's
This is
Caleb.
Caleb.
Caleb, can you tell me what magnitude means?
The area, that the possible area that the unit deals with, I believe.
So,
In math, that's
what
right.
would the label on that be? Would it be
I heard you.
like, okay,
In
That
science,
one's got me.
magnitude means size.
Oh,
Yes.
What's the magnitude of the earthquake?
Like,
What was the
The
size of the
size of it?
earthquake?
Size of
Right?
the-
in this, I did have the exponents, it just won't show up.
Maybe it'll show up if I download it.
Yeah, that may be. No.
Do you have more than
You
one
might have
version?
sent an
and
old
you
version.
sent the old
You have a
version?
labels 2? Does he have a labels 3?
I don't know.
I can resend it.
Please do. You don't want that one graded, and I don't want to grade that one.
So if we
So Jesse got them all right, right?
I don't know.
if we redo this like
I think I might have
version
forgot
thing, not
mine,
this one
too.
but the last one we just did, can you like what's our due date for that?
Yesterday.
Oh, wait a minute. Go back to that one, please. This is Jesse's?
Yep.
Jesse, what are the little tents in between your 10 and 12 and 10 and 9 and 10 and 6 underneath the exponent column?
That's the exponent sign thing.
Did you have trouble making an exponent show up?
I didn't know how to.
No,
If I want to put
What's the
10 to
little,
the,
do you have to do that in a spreadsheet?
No.
there's ways.
I couldn't figure
Is
it
that
out.
appropriate?
Just
Can you
reset
do that?
mine. You just had to go into the equation.
I'm for 20-minute block. I'm gonna be in the office.
Okay. If I want 10 to the third, I can put in a 103, and I can highlight that, and I can go to format cells and make it a superscript.
All right. We need to be careful though, depending, I think they're using online,
And if you're in
online
Excel
office, which they may
online,
not have all of the options.
things might be different.
Really?
So how would, I'm curious if you can do it that way.
Yes.
If you can't make an exponent, can you put in that little thingy?
Yes.
Or a star
Isn't
sign.
that square root?
No, star sign is time singing it, so that'd be 30 if you put in a star sign.
Star is not
That is-
acceptable.
Look at there, I learned something new today.
This one is.
I didn't put a star in.
This one is
I'm
okay.
just saying I've seen people.
Because that's how you find it out on your calculators.
You can also go to format. That's not it. Format cells. And somewhere there's a number scientific.
Let me try this.
But then you have to put in the right number of zeros. And it does it that way. What's the E mean?
Exponent.
Engineering notation. Yes.
I resent mine in, so maybe.
And the
it should
plus
be-
means it's a positive. And 03 allows you to go up to 99.
So you can't make a Google Plus.
Well, I can also go in here and go into custom
Yeah, you can't make a Google Plus.
and go into scientific and tell it to make 6 decimals.
It's not.
Why do I hear a heartbeat?
It's not. It's
That's
not
a man.
downstairs.
That's the heart of the school.
underneath of us.
And now I have 1 times 10 to the 19th. And if I
It'd be
pick all
really
of
cool if I was
those
reading Poe right now.
and I do a paste, I have 1 to the 89th power.
Holy.
Hey, Mr. Schneider, you didn't do this, sir.
Hmm?
Did we start saving our stuff?
You should always
Monday
save
night
your
and
stuff.
then Tuesday Wednesday, Thursday.
We're gonna do
Oh my gosh.
crap. Parent teacher conferences.
What are we all
Good
crapping?
thing my
I'm gonna
dad,
be here for parent teacher conferences. I don't think Brock's
Well,
gonna
of
be like
course.
that.
Why?
my parents don't come to those. So, yeah.
They never do. I never went either. Like about 3 times a year, they never went.
Boy, are you lucky.
Oh heavens, are you kidding me?
My dad
No, they
always
stopped
scares
up to
me.
the school and talked to the teachers
He
outside
always,
of parent teachers
he
conference.
always walks into school for like 10 minutes after football practice. Says he wouldn't talk to all my teachers like that's a lie. You don't talk to them that quickly. I was like, I'm not in any trouble. He's like, oh. So I was like, I'm a good student. Don't get sent to the office. He's like, oh, all right.
For them 6
Emily,
questions,
no
you're gonna
scientific notation?
Oh, Bracken, you can have your folder
No,
back.
I had it in there.
Okay.
Oh!
try mine and see if it went back in there. I resent
Who
it.
wrote that that's now obsolete? Is that a true statement too?
Just a second, we're gonna go check Caleb. He's gonna
Oh my
resubmit it. I'm actually gonna refresh.
This is a new one. Last time it was just 2.
I don't think this is good.
See, it won't let our scientific notation come through.
Try mine. I didn't do it all right. But you
Is
can
it the
try.
way that your Excel doesn't have the same stuff as ours?
I don't know, but there's one more thing I can try.
You should have them save stuff as a PDF.
Now that thing needs to go away.
Mr. Schneider, try mine. I didn't do Excel on mine.
There's one more thing I can try. Right click. Ooh, there's no download option?
No.
Do you want us then to fix this?
I want you to fix anything that's wrong with your assignment for today and turn around and send it back in. I want you to go do the bottom 2 and send it back in.
Great, thank you.
There.
If you have issues with any of this, please run in here to see me last hour.
Thing that you all put.